there are a lot of big names out there. The lightweight division's absolutely stacked. Vasily Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, all these guys want a piece. I know you've said you don't want a warm-up fight, which to me sounds crazy, because why not take the easy option, George?
My whole career has been a hard road. There's never been an easy option for me. I've always had to grind. I wouldn't be real, I wouldn't be true to myself if I sucked the crowd and said, hey, I'm coming back for a defence, but an easy fight, you're going to see 3 rounds. You know, what for? I'm coming for the big names, and we are in negotiations with everybody. You know, I love the Haney fight, I love the WBC piece, I love the Lomachenko fight, big name worldwide. Thank Davis as well. You know, Ryan Garcia, he's got a huge name. I want to see him back in the ring first, but you know, we are sitting here negotiating, making sure that they're going to come to Australia first. That is the most important, that they will travel down under. I know for a fact Haney will and Lomachenko will. So that is a big plus straight away.
What's good, family? Smash the like button, subscribe and lick off the bell. So we just heard there from your man's George Kambosos Jr. giving us an update of what's about to go on with his career. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because there's been some liars out there, aka LDBC blueballs. Yeah? This funny style cat blueballs is always making up the news. So you heard there from George Kambosos Jr. George Kambosos Jr. said, there is no favourite right now. I'm playing all the different dudes. The only thing we do know certainly from George Kambosos Jr. is that he does not want to fight a bum. It's going to be a top cat. Right now, what we know is Lomachenko is number 1 alongside Devin Haney. Why? Because them two are prepared to fight in Australia in a big stadium. Tank Davis, you know what Tank's like. Tank's funny style with Floyd Mayweather. Thinking they got some wicked strategy where they can, dopey ass Floyd. The problem with Floyd is, Floyd that type of Nick, yeah? Floyd is the type of Nick who thinks that, you know what I mean, one of them dudes who gets money but don't realise it's not because he's smart, yeah? Floyd thinks he's so smart that he's actually dumb, you know what I'm saying? Floyd, you made money because you were good with your hands, not because you were good with your brain, I'm afraid to say to you. It's the truth of it. You're overthinking things. Oh man, my career, and I got smart investments, and you made money because you're good with your hands. You're good at hitting things. That's it, Floyd. You ain't a deep thinker. Oh, well, we don't want to we're doing our own strategy. We got a marketing strategy. Yeah, and I'm a consultant, and my name's Floyd. Wow, Floyd, you hit things for a living. You ain't yeah? Tank should be in Australia right now, begging for a shot. Instead, because you think you're too smart, everyone else getting a look in. But anyway, enough about funny style Floyd. Let's get back to it. You heard there from George Kambosos. George Kambosos gave us a few facts here. Number 1 fact, it's going to be in Australia. Number 2 fact, it's going to be in a stadium. Number 3 fact, he's not fighting a bum. That's all we do know right now. Sorry, number 4 fact, it's going to be Tank, who's kind of the B right now, but the 2A guys, yeah, are Devin Haney, Devin no power having ass Haney, or Devin Snout, yeah, Devin Snout Jr., because obviously Leonard Snouterby Senior, yeah, Devin Snout Jr. and the other cat, Lomachenko. They're the 2 front runners. They're the facts we know. Now, again, the reason I'm doing this video, you've all heard it there. You all heard George Kambosos tell you what the facts are. But this funny style cat, LDBC Blueballs, comes out today saying, oh, it's locked in. George Kambosos is locked in with Devin Haney. What are you talking about? You muppet. I'm sick of the lies. This guy, I swear to God, this guy is always making news up. He makes it up. And I wouldn't mind, for example, let's say there's some rumours about. Let's say it's not certain, but the fact that George Kambosos literally comes out in the last 24 hours and tells people, I'm negotiating with everyone right now, there's no front runners. So for Blueballs to come out and say, oh man, it's Devin Haney versus Kambosos, it's locked in. And the reason he does that is because obviously his channel's based around the whole black scene, so he wants to. Oh look, Devin's gonna get it. Just tell people what the news is. Don't be shilling. Yeah. Big old looking ass. Listen, Blueballs looks like Ortiz, 100%. Louis Ortiz, is the cousin, he's the second brother. Yeah? Sorry, the second cousin of Blue Balls. 100%. I don't care what no one says. They're second cousins. I've already got the DNA test. I went through his bins. DNA test confirmed. He's Ortiz's cousin. Yeah? Big level looking ass. Anyway, listen. What do I think about this? Well, I'm glad, because all the LDBC came out shilling. Oh man, you know, Kambosos, he gon' duck no power having Haney. Come on, people. Kambosos, yeah, is the guy who's 20-1 underdog and tells his baby mums, he told his baby mums before he came out not to expect him to come back. That's what he did. That's the kind of guy we're dealing with here. Kambosos Jr. told his baby mums, don't expect me back, because I might not make it home tonight. I'm going to come home tonight with the belts, or I ain't going to come home tonight at all. That's the kind of cat you're dealing with here. And you think you can duck no power having Haney? Yeah, Linares, listen, this is how bad it is for Haney. Linares, washed up Linares, had to lie to Haney to not break him. Haney came to Linares and said, how was my power? And Linares said to him, oh yeah, you got power. Then afterwards, he was laughing at no power having Haney to Ellie Suckback. Yeah? Linares and Ellie Suckback were laughing together. Because no power having Haney. Listen, when I give you names, yeah? When I give people names, it's not for nothing. That's because that's what your name is, yeah? So Devin, no power having Haney. That's just what your name is. Yeah, your name is what you is. Yeah, nothing personal. If you ain't got no power, you ain't got no power. Yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing, if you got a snout like Leonard Ellaby, you got a snout like Leonard Ellaby. Nothing personal. Yeah, that's what it is. You man could say, why broke B, and I'm the first one to say that. In fact, I give you a freebie there. Yeah? Why? Down bad. B. 100%. I'm all for that one. Yeah? But having said that, whilst I'm down bad, whilst I'm broke, you best believe, you snout. Yeah? You snout, and you know power having. So we can, one of them ones. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, talking about Mr. No Power Having. Like I said, Kambosos went in there, 20-1 underdog, told his baby mums, don't expect me back tonight. I might not make it. And he went out there and he put down, bear in mind people, Teofimo Lopez, aka Teofimo Lopez, went in there with a proper hard-on. Oh, tell a lie, he had a semi-long. He was kind of semi-hard. He thought there was something sweet. That's the truth, didn't it? Let's go a spade there. Teofimo Lopez thought there was something sweet in Kambosos. He came out semi-hard and then got bopped in his mouth and ended up having to jump off the canvas. That's the kind of cat you're dealing with. Who does that? Who comes into a fight 20-1 underdog? I mean, for me, yeah. Think of all the fights we've seen over the years. Think of all the 20-1 underdogs who fought people like Golovkin. What did they do? What did all of the 20-1 underdogs do against Golovkin? They jumped on the floor. Kambosos came along and popped. And I'm not being funny here, but seriously, I'm not saying Teofimo Lopez is a Golovkin, but they're similar people. The way Teofimo Lopez punked Lomachenko, i.e. he was strong, he was young, like a bull, yeah? He bulled him. But the way he did that was a strong performance. So for Kambosos to come out against that young, confident lion and bop him like that, that takes some real character. And I'll tell you what it don't do. I'll tell you what it don't take. It don't take no power having Haney to turn off a man like that. You have to get serious. You really do, people. Haney's alright. He ain't nothing special. He ain't a Floyd. He ain't slick like Floyd. The worst thing is, yeah, I don't even think he's got pop like Floyd. I really don't. Because to be fair to Floyd was able to do enough to keep people off. I'm not sure Haney got that kind of power, truth be known. I'm just not. Oops. And the thing is with Kambosos has proven he can come straight forward against Teofimo Lopez. So really, the way you man are gassing up Haney, yeah, no word of a lie, this is the fight we find out what Haney's about. Seriously, yeah, all jokes aside, I might actually bet on Kambosos. Because this fight for me isn't... We don't have to find out about Kambosos. We've already found out about him. This isn't his find out fight. He's already been in there with the undisputed champion. Or the unified champion. So my question to you Haney fans is, rather than spinning the narrative, oh, is Kambosos going to duck or not? You want to be asking yourself, which undisputed or unified champion has Haney been in there with and proven himself against? Because we know Kambosos beat the man who beat the man. No one's ever beat Lomachenko like Teofimo. No one's, you know what I mean? He beat the man who beat the man. He's proven. Kambosos so far is proven. He's battle tested against all odds. Can you say the same against Mr. No Power Having? I don't think so. He got rocked by yeah? he got rocked by Linares. He got rocked by Bumares. How about that? About, whoa, all this hype about, oh, Devin Haney, Kambosos gonna duck Haney. No one ducking Haney, man. Get serious. The man goes in there, washes Teofimo, and you think he gonna duck Haney? Seriously. It's one thing, yeah, if people was talking about him ducking Tank, even though Tank's gone a bit soft, but still. That'd be one thing. But Haney, come on. The reason, just in case you didn't know yet, because some of you act dumb, or either way, you are a bit slow, because most of you man are kind of slow. Yeah, Luis Ortiz looking asses. Yeah? If you're not, let me fill the gaps in for you. Let the YB do the thinking for you. The reason, if you didn't know, the reason people may appear to be ducking Haney is because he's in a very special and unique club. That club is called the Who the F Needs That Guy Club. He don't do no numbers, yeah? That's the club he's in. Haney's in the club of not doing a little bit of numbers, unfortunately for him. Who wants that guy? Who wants a guy who don't do no numbers? Yeah? Haney's in the Who Needs That Guy Club. No one does. Oops. Yeah? He don't do numbers. That's on him. He don't have no power, and it kind of all links in. The reason he don't do no numbers is because he don't have no power. Yeah? It's a shame. It's a shame his snout can't share a bit of the attention. The way I see things, Devin Haney's snout takes all the limelight off of his career. That's the honest truth. Yeah? What he needs to do, rather than talking about Kambosos ducking, Devin Haney and his team need to sit down. Yeah? They all need to sit down. Devin Haney Sr., Devin Haney Jr., Devin Haney's snout, all sit down and talk about distributing some of this limelight. So I'm telling you now, Devin Haney's snout is taking way too much of the attention. And that's why his career is not thriving. Because when the minute you get on camera, people ain't watching what you're doing. People ain't watching the skills. People ain't watching the punches. People ain't listening to what you're saying. They're looking at the snout. Yeah, that snout's taking all the attention. And that's the bottom line. So don't worry, you man need to stop worrying about what Kambosos doing and worry about sorting out your home affairs. Get that snout under wraps. How about that?